Welcome to a installment of Eat, Sleep, Play, Talk, Rest, and Repeat as me and Ishmael play the final round of the best of 5 series as I play as Roman Reigns and Ishmael play as The Rock and we're playing in the table match. And the topic that me and Ishmael we're going to discuss is BDC versus the New Day. Which team is the best or better at this moment? So I'm going to let Ishmael start off with the New Day, as I represent for the BDC to beat that claim.
The New Day is much better than the BDC because the New Day are PG, they don't cuss, they don't spit, they're entertaining, they're charismatic, and they're the tag team champions. Unlike the BDC, they cusses, just like when MP used the N-word on TV, and the BDC spit on the face of professional wrestling matches, so I won great championship matches. As to the New Day, they represent for the people. We clap for the New Day because the New Day rock. And we have the Freebirds rules where anybody become champions. So that's why I said the New Day much better than the BDC.
But anyway, I I like the BDC. I think the BDC is way better than the New Day because when the Beat That Clan, the original Beat That Clan, where you got Samoa Joe's in the group, they are resembled as the Wu-Tang Clan, and it connected many fans who's a big fan of hip hop. But I understand not everybody's a big fan of hip hop, but they do see great talent in the stable. And the reason I say that because when you look at the clan, or associate the Beatdown Clan, you look at multiple time champions, either former tag team champions, X Division champion, world champions, all combined together. And we see them work together either the Indies or TNA or any other company. That's why they work so well together. And the best thing I like about the Beatdown Clan is not only the hip hop, resemble the Wu Tang Clan, but they have like a own Japanese a vibe to it because everybody know that MVP and Loki and Samoa Joe and other wrestlers who part of that group used to wrestle in Japan, or should I say New Japan Pro Wrestling, or Wrestle One or Pro Wrestling Noah. Now, like my brother Ishmael said, the BDC used the N-word. Pretty much it's not that serious. Even on FTPW podcast for the TNA, Brian, Garvin, and Nick, they barely talk about it. It's kind of like they use N-word. Anyway, next to the next topic, and that's how less important it was. And when I heard it, I smile. When I smile like the Joker, not that bullshit Joker from the Suicide Squad. I can't stand that. But anyway, I smile like the Joker in The Dark Knight, animation, you name it. I smiling big because this is something brand new. This is something that the wrestler fans wanted. They want something realistic, kind of like the NWO in WCW. They're realistic. They are connected to the fans. This one I could see with the BDC, not the NWO. Even though they kind of remind me of a little bit NWA. When I meant NWA, I meant N-word with attitude, with Easy, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, because they take it from the news, from the political stand, and bring it to pro wrestling, and that's what I like about BDC. And the only title that BDC ever won is the X Division title, and hopefully down the road they will capture the tag team titles, and hopefully the World Heavyweight Champion. Most likely it will be captured by MVP. Now, when we look at the New Day, of course, Xavier Woods have a interview in one of them wrestling sites when you say where Xavier Woods present himself as a smart wrestler, B. Langston as a strong, healthy guy, and Kofi Kingston as a very good wrestler. But it did not work that way. The fans booed them and they want, some real shit. And that's the reason why they dislike the New Day. Of course, once they turn heel and start chanting New Day suck, that's where they got over. When you look at the BDC, they become a heel. You're supposed to boo them, but you can't help them but to like them. Of course, it's split 50-50, but half people like them, half the people boo them. And not only that, the BDC is part of the storyline with the Rising. Meanwhile, the New Day, they pretty much the only thing keeping going is the tag team title and the Freebird rules, in which is still not intact yet because we still see Coffee and Biggie Langston still the tag team champion, unless we finally see the Freebird rules finally put into full effect. And that's why I say the BDC are much better than the New Day. And also, the BDC throws some shots at the New Day this January edition of the Empire Wrestling. You probably heard me say before from the previous video when MVP said, "What do you want to do? You want to go up north and shucking and jabbing, singing gospel?" That's a shot at a New Day, and I'm very surprised that the New Day has not responded back to BDC to this day. So, anything you gotta say about the New Day?
The only why the New Day are here because of MVP, but the New Day don't even respond back because they already proven they could become tag team champ with the Freebird rule. That because they are the greatest team ever, and they will soon retain the tag team style and team against the final team where the BDC won't beat the Wise at anniversary.
But I think the BDC is still much better than the New Day. When you look at the BDC, the Beat That Clan, you can take them seriously, and you can pull out many moments in a short time. I mean, when MVP, Kenny King, Samoa Joe, and Low Key, when they start brawling with Bobby Lashley and the other TNA guys outside in New York City, that was a big moment. That was very cool at the time. When you look at the New Day moment, it's kind of like Blur. It's like you couldn't find any memory moment except for chanting New Day suck. Like that's but and of course win the tag team title. But it's kind of pretty funny that they have to turn them to turn heel just to win the tag team championship, but they couldn't win the tag team title when they were babyface, when they were positive. That's the only downfall for the New Day. For the BDC, they just blend right in into a reality setting, connecting to the fans, and they can't do no wrong. Of course, when Samoa Joe, left TNA, left BDC, it did, slow them down, but they picked it right back up with Homicide, and not only that, affiliated with Eric Young. So that makes them feel like a business partner with Eric Young. But if you look at the New Day, pretty much bland, pretty much same old stuff. Of course, they keep on want the fans to chant New Day Rock, in which they will turn face down the road and you see a T-shirt selling New Day Rock. But by that time, the BDC will have tons of moments, most likely sweep the championship, and possibility they may remind the other fans who the TNA OGs, they remind us of Manfred Mafia. Not now, but down the road. So what's your thought about it?
First, I have to disagree because the New Day are exciting. We can also remember about the church promo when they set up the New Day. But throughout the word the BDC, what else can the BDC do? They are being extra champ 3 times, winning across the towels. When they gonna fight fair? What else the BDC in store? We also remember all the other moves from the New Day, the church promo, win the tag team titles, funny moments for Biggie, a lot of great memories for the New Day.
Well, as the New Day become the joke, become like, if I could compare it to a team, they kind of like the Job Squad with Blue Meanie, Al Snow, Hawker Holly. That's who they are. And to be honest, when I saw these three, come as a serious tone, everybody think it's going to be the reboot of Nation of Domination or somewhere close to it. But they went to a different route, three friends who are very good in wrestling, very smart, and go the positive route, or show a show of teamwork, something we see with NFL commercial, NBA commercial, and something that everybody can relate to. Teamwork, have a good time, be smart, be strong. If they could pull it off, I think we'll have a different view. But they went singing and dancing, and it's like MVP would say, shucking and jiving. And many people like it. Me, I sort of cringe a little bit. I know everybody go bring up, other wrestlers who sing and dance. The only team I can think about that is the Three Live Crew in the NWA TNA era, where you got R R Killing, not R Killing, excuse me, Ron the Truth Killing, Conan, and BG James, everybody know him as Raw Dog. Of course, they rap, they dance, but the biggest difference is the fans can gravitate to them because they are a badass tag team. They won multiple time tag team titles. But meanwhile, we look at the New Day. You really can't take them seriously when we become, churchy, clapping your hands, because you don't know how long that would take. When we look at BDC, they are very, very serious. Can they be funny? Of course, when the time is right. But right now, they are they are the hip hop wrestling. They are like the wrestling pro wrestling version of the Dipset. Killer Cam, Jim Jones, Joel Santana. They kind of like all version of the NWA with Eazy, Dr. Dre, and of course the Wu Tang Clan with RZA, Method Man, ODB, tons of guys. So I can relate to BDC more than a New Day. Now, of course, the New Day is, fan friendly because the PG. Okay, whatever. But we look at BDC, they're more realistic. If I could put the BDC in any era, they could survive. Even in the Attitude Era. If you put them in the New Day in the Attitude Era, 9 out of 10, they would get booed and cussed out, just like what they did with Rocky Maivia. Now the outcome of it is Rocky Maivia transform into The Rock and become the legend what he is today. I can't say the same thing about the New Day, but I could say it's almost same thing with BDC compared to other great stables. Like, of course, the TNA route, the main event Mafia, possibility of the fortunes. That's a stable I can relate to. Now, any other thoughts about this debate?
Mm. Another one for the new to be funny. So they can take them as seriously when the time is right. Also, we can relate to the new day, like let me see, like the new breed, like the new breeds, young and hungry wrestlers. Well, that's the only thing I could think of. But I said the new day are cool, they're funny. Where the BDC this is take things too far. They did win great matches, great championship matches, especially for Arthur Aries and Bobby Roode. And like the BDC don't really fight fair, unlike the New Day. Even though they cheated, but they at least did it in an entertaining way, in my point of view.
And you talk about they don't fight fair. Then the New Day just cheat their way, become the tag team champion. Then they retain them titles. And plus BDC, they know what they're doing. They will win by any means necessary. Well, that's the match. The Rock win and Ishmael win the series. So on the next video, you will see Ishmael doing his first time ever shooting from the heart video in a near future episode of Eat, Sleep, Play, Talk, Wrestling, Repeat. Leave a like button, leave a feedback, leave a comment. What do you think about it? Who your favorite, BDC or the New Day? Well, I enjoyed this series, and until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.